Good morning, everybody. This is your host, Scorpion LLXP. We're getting right into it today. This is the Cleveland Guardians season recap. All I have to say about this team is everyone is upset right now. We're sad that we lost. We're sad that we didn't beat the Tigers. Yeah, it would have been nice. But you know what? I'm still proud of this team for coming back from a 15 and a half game deficit in July. You were down 11 games the final 2 weeks of the season. And you came back and won the division. You stole the division. Excuse me. Stole the division from the Tigers, who everyone thought was going to lock up the season, the not the season, the division. Once July was over, everyone was like, "Oh, they got this. They're done. They're done." Didn't matter. That did not matter. Ultimately, did that matter in the playoffs? No, it didn't. But you know what? I give the Guardians a lot of credit for doing what they did with all the young players that they have, all the inexperience for a lot of these guys. Let's give it up. Let's give it up to the Cleveland Guardians. You can never count them out. Even when we wanted to count them out, for the first 5 months of the season, they did not look like a real baseball team. They just didn't. They looked terrible. And then something woke up. I don't know what woke up. I don't know why they just started winning out of nowhere, but they did, and they just didn't stop. And it was beautiful to watch. It really was. You wish you beat the Tigers. I wish they beat the Tigers, but you know, because at the end of the day, you shouldn't have even been there in the first place, and you ended up taking the Tigers as best as you could do. I mean, you had one bad inning the last game. They scored 6 runs off you. I mean, or no, it was five in that inning. So I mean, we had one bad inning. It was the same yesterday. Now, I mean, not yesterday. The game two, the Tigers just had one bad inning. I mean, and it was a nice little comeback to try and get everyone scheduled and ready to, try and beat them in the ninth. But I just think you get given up 5 runs in one inning, and you already had one to begin with, totaling 6 points. That's too much for the Guardians to handle. It's not like we're not the Yankees or anything. We're not coming back from that. It's hard for any team to come back from a 6 point deficit like that. And I just want to say I'm so proud. Now, this is my message for the owners of the Guardians. I doubt they'll ever watch this. Um, please, 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 for the love of God, can you guys please spend some money on this team, please? Can you imagine how good this team would be if you actually spent some freaking money? I mean, you keep trading for all these young prospects, and yeah, it's hopeful on a lot of them, but wouldn't it be great to have like someone there, like at first base, that might be a free agent this year, that might be turning 30, and maybe sign him for first base, maybe be a nice cleanup guy for Jose, you know. Name might be Pete Alonso by chance. It's never going to happen, but I could be hopeful because I thought first base play the majority of this year was absolutely terrible. Without Sam Slam Tana out there, I don't know why they released him. I really don't. Unless it was like a mutual parting, I don't know why they released him. I thought Manzardo was not ready. I don't think he's a good first baseman. And as much as I don't think he's good, John Kenzie Noel's worse. He's even worse. personally, the guys that I mean, let's go into the positives, okay? Let's have some fun. I know we're upset. Let's get into the positives. Okay. Who did good this year overall? I really thought Jose, of course. I mean, does he even need an introduction? I mean, it's Jose freaking Ramirez. Of course he did great. I thought Quan was fine. He kind of petered off a little bit in the playoffs, but everyone does. So I'm not going to kill him too much. I thought he had a solid year. Um, Rocchio and Naylor really surprised me at the end of the season. Them really showing up as much as good as they were. I thought Manzardo played okay. I mean, I think his first base needs work, but I think that's what you need a nice veteran in there for to teach him the roles. And that's why I don't think we should have cut Santana. I thought Santana was like the fourth best hitter on this team, and then you cut him. I don't know why. I honestly think if you kept Santana on there and just DH Manzardo, I think it would have had a better chance against the Tigers. But that's just me. I know Santana's also like 40, but I don't care. He still played well. I thought he played very, very well for the time that we got to see him. I really thought Daniel Schneemann and like Gabriel Arias played very well in certain stretches. I didn't think they were bad. Schneemann had a pretty bad September, but he came in when we needed him to on the second wild card game against the Tigers. So I mean, a lot of the hitting wasn't that great, but I think there's hope, especially with CJ Kafis, who I thought was marvelous. I thought he made some really nice plays. You have Chase DeLauder, who made his playoff debut. I know I'm that everyone's probably tired of hearing that by now, especially Tigers fans. I mean, he was a rookie coming out pretty much, and made his first ever start on game 2. Didn't hit well, but he made some great plays on defense. Yes, he had a bloop, but he had that run saving throw to Jose to third to really help. And by the way, for game 2 for that series against the Tigers, can someone explain to me why AJ Hinch took out what was the pitcher's name? Wise, something like that. They took him out after like he gave up like a run. He didn't even get. It wasn't even like him. It was just a good ball. I don't even know why he took him out. And then pinch hitting for Riley Green is inexcusable. That is stupid. For anyone that's not a baseball aficionado, that'd be like if someone pinch hit for that'd be like if someone came in for Barry Bonds, or like, oh hey, we're gonna not have Barry Bonds hit, but we're gonna have this dude on the street here. Pinch hitting is a good idea when done right, but I thought that was a terrible, terrible move to pinch hit Riley Green. It'd be like the Guardians pinch hitting for Jose. Doesn't make sense. He's your best player in that situation. Oh, he can't hit lefties. Who cares? And they ended up losing that game. It could have been it could have been a huge difference. I mean, we don't know. I think game 2 was a the Guardians kind of got lucky with how many runs they scored, and yeah, it was nice, but the luck finally ran out in game 3, and their pitching got abused, and they were just tired. I mean, Gaddis was out there all 3 days. Cade Smith was out there. Cade Smith threw 50 pitches the first 2 games. 50 pitches. That's a lot for a reliever. And then you got our starters out there. I mean, Ciccone I thought was fine, and then I think we had Heron come in to do some cleanup duty, and he was great. Tim Herron's normally a really good pitcher. The Guardians have such a really good pitching lineup, in my opinion, and they have a great bullpen. For as much as people want to crap on the Guardians and say, "Oh, their offense is terrible," and it is, it's terrible. It's the worst offense to ever make the playoffs. We all know it. But this defense is freaking incredible. Honestly, they're like the Steelers of baseball. That's exactly what they are. They're consistent, they beat you defensively, and they will kill you with mistakes. Boy, oh boy, if you make a mistake against this team, you will pay for it. And that's the thing with the Guardians. They're relentless like that. I mean, 15 games behind in July. 15 games. We were calling this team dead. And anyone that was like, "Oh, I believe they'll win the division," you're frickin' fooling yourself. No one thought that. Not a soul. And then the Tigers just blew it. I mean, I don't know what they did. The Tigers aren't getting off this scot-free. They're not. They played like absolute trash in the regular season for the majority of the year, outside of Tariq Skubal and Riley Green. Everyone else on that roster pretty much did nothing. I don't think their bats are that great. Outside of Scuba, their pitching is abysmal. And I don't care what anyone says. Oh, they beat the Guardians. They beat the Guardians. I don't care. They won the division. They stole that division from you. So on the other hand, we won the division again. Yeah, you're gonna make it further in the playoffs. You got to face the Mariners. Did do any Tigers fans let me know outside of Tariq Skubal? Well, I don't know what game he'll pitch. If he pitches the first game, he might. If he pitches the first game, first off, he's going to do great. What's your backup plan for this Mariners lineup? The Mariners are a great team. I better have some strong managing because I'm not going to lie. I mean, I'm not saying the Guardians wouldn't have had a better shot. Hell no. No way. But if the Tigers beat the Mariners, I would be very surprised. I'm rooting for the Mariners. I think they have a great lineup. They have a great pitching staff, solid bullpen. Their bats just keep hitting. I mean, they keep winning. They're they're such a great team, and they're a very likable team. A lot of their players are catching fire right now at the right time. Josh Naylor somehow has 30 stolen bases. Whoever saw that coming, place your bets because you got me on that one. Cal Raleigh, does he even need any introduction? The dude hit 60 home runs this year. I believe it's the first ever by a catcher, which is ridiculous. So he's having a great year. I just think this team is going to be tough to stop. Other than that, Guardians, please spend some money. Make this team something. Because they were terrible to watch. And you saw the attendance for the playoffs. You had 30, 34, and like 39,000 people at these games. And not to mention, 1 o'clock games. Those seats were sold out, to my knowledge. I know the final 3 games were later, so people were more able to watch them. That's for like the 30,000s and all that. I don't know about the playoff games. I believe that there were a lot of people there. I could be wrong about that. I believe so. I mean, there's no way your attendance dips so much when you're in the playoffs. That doesn't make sense. This team consistently makes the playoffs, and yet if they had more bats, these young guys got to show up. Manzardo, especially in the playoffs, I thought he played very poorly, except for like he had that home run. Should have been a home run, but the gust of wind blew it back. Yeah, I really thought he disappointed me in the playoffs. He really did. He's supposed to be the guy. Excuse me. Sorry, everybody. I hope that they spend some money. They're not, but I hope they do. Give this team some more help. Stephen Vogt, 2 times, has gotten this team to the playoffs. His first 2 years. 2 years. He's gotten this team to the playoffs. Give him some more help. And I'm not saying he's perfect. No manager in the league's perfect. I'll tell you who isn't perfect, that Aaron Boone. I know the Yankees are going ahead right now they went ahead against the Red Sox, but honestly, I don't see them making it that far either. And again, and I you could crap on me all you want. At the end of the day, the Guardians are eliminated, but we didn't expect to get this far. So who cares? Like, the fact that we won the division was all I needed. I wouldn't have cared if we got swept in the playoffs. It sucks if we did, but after you win the division, it was just gravy from there. I mean, yeah, you wish you beat the Tigers and you lost in a heartbreaking fashion, but you got there. They're one of the few the Cleveland teams, to do that, to make us actually feel some sort of joy like that's us, them, and the Cavs. The Browns are a dumpster fire, which I'll be making a video about the Browns quarterback change and all that fun stuff coming up. But that will do it to me for the Guardians. I am proud of this team. I hope players like Valera, DeLauder, Manzardo, I hope Arias and them can keep this going. I hope David Fry comes back healthy. Cause Jesus, I apologize. I you're gonna need to be competitive more next year. You need to add more bats. Please add more bats. I mean, Steven Vogt has to be literally yelling at these people to give me some more bats, please. Even one guy that can hit, 25, 30 homers, just one guy. Just one fucking guy, please. So I'm saying Alonso or something. Don't sign some freaking. Oh, guys, we signed some under the radar, catcher, and we need to do something with that. For like, oh, how much did you pay him? Like 2 mil. It's like, why? Spend some damn money in this free agency period. This is the time. You have the pitching down. The pitching is great. You need to get that offense moving. So please, sign Pete Alonso. Sign Pete Alonso. Sign Pete Alonso. Please. Please. I don't care. He's a good batter. Please. We need a first baseman that's not 40 or inexperienced. Okay. That is going to do it for me, guys. You guys all have a good one. Please stay safe. Still going to be rooting for the Guardians, of course. Great year. And I will see you guys in a little bit with my Browns video.